MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, and these are 10 things you need to know about the Gorkog. Number 1, they're bugs. They're not Tyranids, they're not Starcraft Zerg, they're not aliens from Alien or even Starship Troopers Xenos, but they are the alien bug faction of Ravaged Star. I mean, every good gaming system's gotta have some sort of insectisoid, insectoid. You know what I mean. Exoskeleton, armor-plated carapace, hordes of gribblies that spawn from pools of poisonous grudge. That's the Gorkog. Number 2, they're organic. What does that mean, Dave? That means anytime you see a projectile weapon that comes from a Gorkog anything, it's organically integrated into the body of the creature. There's no holding firearms with the usage of opposable thumbs. Opposable thumbs? No, sir. Instead, there's cannon for arm, such as the case with these Bladefuries, or growing out of the backs of these Grudge-Spitters. I don't know about you, but it makes a lot more sense to me that they'd come this way. What do you think? Number 3, there's monsters. Like lots of them. They're pretty much all monsters. But in the traditional sense, we're talking about units such as the Razorworm. I mean, look at the 3 maws of his face, or the razor-sharp fins on his tail. This is a large mini. You can call it a mini. Number 4, there's Hordes. Null the Horde Master, a multi-armed bipedal Gorkog character, commands hordes of flesh seekers. He even brings them back and calls in reinforcements. Grudge Mites, Armored Grudge Mites, and Grudge Jammers are all options to take in your horde. If you like controlling a sea of bugs on the tabletop, then the Gorkog faction is yours. Number 5, Matt likes bugs. You know Matt, my business partner of 17 years, who's got an insane collection of Tyranids? Yeah, that Matt. I got to satisfy my creative itch by developing the Veil Touched, and I thought, what better way to get Matt invested in the whole idea of Ravaged Star than by creating a faction he could resonate with? Apparently, there's many of us wargamers who appreciate the hive mind playstyle. Are you one of those wargamers? I mean, why else would you be watching this video? The algorithm doesn't lie. Number 6, they're named after a planet. Malevolent and with a grotesque army seemingly without end, the Gorkog are a collection of monsters serving the will of Navir, the god of wrath. Navir has spent thousands of years perfecting his soldiers, breeding, experimenting, and splicing together the deadliest of species from the planets of Ankar and Gorkog 5. I mean, what else would you call the amalgamation of multiple species evolved over thousands of years? The planet on which they were discovered seems to be a good answer to this. Number 7, they have personalities. You can even have them as pets, like the flesh seeker Sophie, featured in the first issue of the Ravaged Star comic book, also a lore video already posted on YouTube. I wouldn't say they're cute and cuddly, but they can certainly be loyal companions should one choose to domesticate one of these alien monstrosities.
Sophie, no!
Just calling it like it is, man. I don't know if I'd want to have one as a bug pet. Pardon the interruption, but I gotta let you know that the Pledge Manager is closing for Ravaged Star Miniature Tabletop Wargame Wave 1, August 9th, 2024. So if you want to finalize your orders, now's the time to do it. Otherwise, you won't get a second chance. Because when the Pledge Manager reopens for Wave 2, Wave 1 miniatures won't be available. Get them now, before August 9th. You have limited time left. If you already started your orders, complete your orders. If you're thinking about placing an order, now's the time to do it. August 9th, 2024, Pledge Manager closes. Now back to the video. Number 8, they can be used as proxies. I've seen it before, and I'll see it again, and it's worth a mention. If you're looking for generic monsters in your D&D campaign, you've got lots to choose from. Heck, the Mind Shackler or Grudge Walker could even be formidable boss battles. I've seen Korvax the Bone Crusher used as a Tyranid Hive Tyrant, and Flesh Seekers as Hormigons. Sky's the limit here, folks. Number 9, they're genre agnostic. Piggybacking for one moment on the idea of proxying, the Gorkog lend themselves well to all sorts of backdrops. Whether spawning from a pool in a fantasy setting, or invading a spaceship orbiting a planet, the choice is yours. Number 10, they're easy to paint. Not only do they come pre-assembled like all other Ravaged Star miniatures, their high detail lend themselves well to paint. which is particularly useful for beginner painters. Approachable techniques such as dry brushing is made simple due to unique textures on all the minis available in this faction. Every miniature you see here, plus many more, are available for pre-order right now on GameFound. Follow the link in the description or type Ravaged Star, the tabletop miniature wargame, in your browser. Gotta warn you though, there's a lot of bugs there, and it might even be too much to handle. So I'd recommend getting a 2-player starter set. It comes with the rulebook, the tokens, and 2 factions. Exactly what you want to get into a new game with a friend. Whether you're interested in Ravaged Star, the tabletop gaming experience, along with 1,500 other playtesters, or you simply want to proxy these minis and other games you enjoy, it's all available for pre-order on GameFound. I'm MiniWarGamer Dave, and these are the 10 things you needed to know about the Gorkog.